We are talking Kurt Geiger Mini Kensington. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andri. Today's video is first impressions on this Kurt Geiger Mini Kensington. But before we get started, I invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. Whilst you're there, you can diddling my bell, which will notify you every time I upload a video. Remember, a thumbs up is always very much appreciated. Okay, sit back, grab yourself your favourite beverage. Not my favourite. We're on sparkling water today, but it'll do. Cheers! I purchased this little beauty from none other than a TK MAXX, and I got it at a bargain price of $59.99. Now the minis normally retail for around about £149, so this particular one retailed for £149. I happened to go into TK MAXX. They had a variety of sizes of the Kensington. They had the medium, they had the red one with the top handle, which my daughter-in-law bought, and it had on the top handle, which is detachable, had all the little eyes. And that bag, I'll probably review that one as well once I get it off Ruth, but that one's really versatile. The long strap comes off it, the top handle comes off it, and I mean, it is the squishiest of lambskin. Well, it feels like lambskin anyway. I'm not 100% sure that it's lambskin. This one here is purpled leather. This is the rainbow bag, and it really is a beautiful bag. I have tried it on with so many different outfits, and there's not an outfit that it doesn't go with. And you know, these colours just seem to bring out the outfit. It is an absolutely beautiful bag. And the minute I saw this, I was really attracted to it. I'm not sure, I'm going to be totally honest with you, at this precise moment of time, I'm not sure I'm going to keep it, only because I've got so many other bags. But I kept going back and looking at it, and I thought, I'm going to take it home, I'm going to buy it, take it home and decide. And it's still here with me, and I still haven't decided. Okay, so typically the Kensington has the eagle head here, which is embellished with all these little sparkly crystals. This particular one has the eyes are black, and I think that's just to match the bag, so I'm sure each one has, you know, it matches whatever the colour scheme of the bag is. It has this kind of antique silver hardware. Now the hardware feels hollow to me. It doesn't feel as substantial as the chains on my other bags, but again, it is a lovely chain. I'm not going to take the wrapping off because I'm still not sure if I'm going to keep it or not, but I can get a close-up there on that part of the chain. This bag can be worn both as a double strap. Again, it's going to be a lot harder for me to pull it through because it does have the plastic, but you can, there we go, you can double up the chain, which will make it into a shoulder strap, or you can have it long, which makes it into a crossbody bag, which makes it into the perfect crossbody bag for myself. So that's the length of the chain. Now the size of the bag is the exact same size as the walk, so there we go, it is the exact same size. The only difference being is that this is a lot wider than the walk, but height wise, length wise, it is exactly the same size as the walk. It's absolutely beautiful, and the colours are absolutely beautiful. So it has the eagle head in the front here, which is absolutely beautiful, and it has the Kurt Geiger at the back, and it says London. Kurt Geiger London on this metal plate just here. Beautiful colours, and I think they come out with this rainbow bag with the different colours on a yearly basis. Okay, so the front has two snaps, which I'm not the greatest fan of. I'm very much used to having one snap closure just here, and that's it. So it's easy enough to open, but I think it's just when you have to close it, and you've got two to close. Are they magnetic? Yes, it is a magnetic closure on both of them. So when you open it, you kind of just pull at the middle, and you've got the flap there, and it just opens the bag. And that's what the bag looks like inside. It is leather along here. I do like it. It does come with a dust bag, a very, very kind of, you know, ordinary, very ordinary dust bag, and it says Kurt Geiger London, no drawstring or anything, you know, kind of the lower end of type of dust bag. And in here, this is what the bag looks like. Not very big at all. So it is leather trimmed along here, and then it's just the Kurt Geiger lining, and it does say Kurt Geiger on the lining just there. On the inside of the bag, it says Kurt Geiger London, and then it says I am leather. It's very, very, very small. Now, I wouldn't recommend using other pouches in here. You know, if you're going to carry makeup, I would literally just throw it in there to save space. It is very, very small, and I will do what fits in the bag as well. So basically, that's the overview of the bag. It is solid at the bottom. There aren't any feet at the bottom, and that's it. It's a very beautiful but very basic bag. There's nothing more on the bag. The stitching all looks fine to me. It looks okay. I do think when opening and closing the bag, it will eventually dent, and you will see that, but you know, it's a £60 bag. We're not talking hundreds or thousands on this bag. So if you bought the Chanel Mini, you're talking thousands for the Chanel Mini in comparison to this £60 bag from TK MAXX, an absolute bargain. So if you're looking for Kurt Geiger bags, I would really look for, you know, bags that are reduced. I wouldn't be going out to pay full price on a Kurt Geiger bag, because I mean, there you go. There was, I mean, there was a great selection in TK MAXX. They had grey ones, they had black ones, bigger ones, smaller ones. A really, really good selection. Probably this is last season's colourway, but you know, if you like it, you like it. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. It does have a metallic sheen on it. It is a pebbled leather, and it is absolutely beautiful. So let's see what fits in this bag. Okay, I have gathered a few of my pouches here just so we can judge what fits in here, and just so I can take things out of the pouches. So here we have my PM agenda. That will just fit and no more. That's all you're going to fit in there. So that's just to give you a rough guide of what fits in there. Now the other thing is the inside of the bag is stitched just here and here, which also limits what you can put in here, because it doesn't give that stretch, that gusseted stretch that, you know, it's, you know, I reckon if they didn't stitch that in there, I wonder why they stitched it. If they didn't stitch that in, you would fit a lot more, but you're not going to get any more because the bag does not open up, because it is stitched in here. Okay, so that was the PM agenda. Here we have the mini pochette, and again, you know, that stitching there limits you. That's the space in there. So it's to give you a rough idea of the size. A little pouch in here and a purse you can fit in there, and that's it. You're not going to fit your sunglasses. You can probably fit your keys in here, in this gap here, or a lipstick. So if I were using this bag, I just would not be using pouches. The only pouch I would probably use in here would be my Louis Vuitton key pouch, which I don't have here, but I do have my Gucci one. So I would just probably use that, and inside there I would keep any credit cards or any money that I wanted. I would just keep that. Would be the only pouch I would use in there. So in this day and age, I would need a hand sanitizer. Now what I tend to do with my hand sanitizers is I don't put them inside my bag. I tend to hang them on the outside of the bag if I can. So if the strap and the outside of the bag allows me to, I would hang it like so. I wouldn't put the hand sanitizer inside my bag. And then inside the bag, so I have my keys, my money, and I would need a mask. So let's take a mask out of here. There we go. And a lipstick, maybe, just to touch up, because you know what it's like with these masks. And because I'm wearing my mask on and off, I would want some sort of compact to sort out anything that the mask has messed up. And my sunglasses I would put in there as well, and my phone. So there we are. So it's really very tight, and me, I would want to carry my camera in there somehow. More importantly for me would be my camera. There we go. So in there I have my glasses, my key pouch, my little foundation thing, and my phone, and that would close quite easily. But as you can see, I say quite easily, but not that easily. As you can see, you know, it's a tight fit. You really cannot fit very much in there, and that's probably what's gonna make up my mind not to keep it. So my glasses I would probably have on my head if I had to be honest. So let's take this out, and this would probably be my camera, so that would take the one side. Little cosmetic touch up, something or other, a powder or a foundation. This happens to be a Chanel foundation, or I think the Dior one would be thinner. A lipstick in here for touch ups, mask, there we go, and my key pouch I would fit in there, and my phone. And I mean, it's such a tight fit. There we go. And I probably wouldn't be able to squash my camera as much as I've squashed that pouch, and that is really hard to close. In fact, I cannot close it. So what you fit in here is minimal. I mean, it really is minimal. There's no way you're gonna carry pouches and things, and I think that's what's actually made up my mind not to keep the bag, because you can hardly fit anything in it. But as for it being a beautiful bag, it really absolutely is. And at £60, it's an absolute bargain, by the way. Take these glasses off my head, which by the way were also from TK MAXX, just in case you wondered. So that's my quick review on the mini Kensington. A tiny bag, this particular one. There's no room for expanding the bag or anything like that. What you see is what you get. Basically, this bag just about can carry your necessities. Your necessities might be different to mine, but it carries the minimal amount of items in it. But then it is a mini bag. So that's my quick overview of the mini Kensington. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'll also add some mod shots for you of what it looks like crossbody and with the strap doubled up. The strap is non-adjustable and non-detachable. So there you go. Here is the bag crossbody. There we go. As you can see, it is the perfect crossbody length. Here's the bag as a shoulder bag. There we go. And crook of the arm. I hope you have found my first impressions of the mini Kensington helpful and what fits inside the bag. If you would like to see more videos from me, I will link one here, here, and if you're not already subscribed, just press the A right here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!